Way, guys, these ideas I'm going to give you today will not require you to quit your job. But if you feel like, hey, you want to work yourself out of your job because you don't feel the desire or the passion to continue in the work that you're doing, rather you would want to spend time, more freedom with your family, time with them to be able to go deeper with your family and having passive incomes to where you don't necessarily have to slave away your life, right? For the sake of living or trying to live, right? A lot of times we're just trying to survive and we're trading money for dollars, and it's just crazy living here in America doing that. And that's a big part of my channel here. I want to encourage men to be guys who are looking not only for passion and purpose, but being prudent in their thoughts towards what their potential could be around their family, leaving a legacy. So with that being said, guys, here's going to be a few ways you can rack in some extra cash for your family while not chasing cash. You're chasing purpose and the cash will find you, right? Because we all need some type of peace around our finances, and that's where the freedom comes in, so we can thrive as the parents, the father, the mother that we're supposed to be. All right, let's go. Let's get into it. So guys, my wife is a stay-at-home mom or a homemaker, and I work currently in the digital marketing space, which I'm going to share a little bit about that. I don't have a brick and mortar job, but some of these side hustles that I'm going to share with you today, probably they're for you. One, I wanted to start with Kindle publishing. One thing that I've learned is that if you imagine making products for people that you've learned or that you found really help your kids. And for instance, one of my frustrations was the indication of what my gift was. I was so frustrated at times that my wife would jump over and she would buy all these coloring books. I'm being quiet because she's over there probably, but she would buy all these different coloring books for our children, and that was one thing. And she was spending money for these things. I'm like, why won't we make our own coloring books? So that frustration was the indication to our gift to be creative, to make coloring books for other people. The other things is that I got tired of my kids being in front of the screen all summer. So I decided, hey, that's another thing. Our kids' mental health, since we left Colombia, now we live here in the United States, is going crazy because we are allowing them to sit in front of a screen all day. I'm working on the screen all day, and then when we see each other finally, we have the weight of the world on our shoulders and it crushes us. So I was like, there's so much purpose that we can find in and instilling the right things into our children, starting with the creative sort of KDP route. So once your book is approved, you can work with someone from Upwork, or you can even create your own sort of through AI. That's what we've done a lot of, is create content through AI to where we could send it to KDP after we format it and get it published, and then boom, then you just collect earnings from there, which is really cool. So that's one thing that you can do. And you also can write kids books, you can write your own books. I even have written probably 5 different books and 2 or 3 different languages, Portuguese included, Spanish, English, and it's been a huge blessing. My wife has written books and it's been a huge blessing. We went the traditional route, so that's one way you can go. You can build your own personal platform online, and as you're building your platform, learning your voice, lifting up others, and being your authentic self, answering the call of your conviction, whatever God has laid on your heart and you're speaking, you began to build a platform, and then in that you start getting opportunities to write books through traditional publishers. But that's not the only route. Self-publishing is powerful. But what I will say is that traditional publishing brought us over $100,000 through writing books. Your self-publishing, literally you can get paid $3 to $10 to maybe $20 per book, depending on how much the book is. But for us, we've been able to make hundreds of dollars every single month through our books. But yeah, it's been a blessing. So the next thing, the world uses social media. We all consume some type of content, and it's all business, guys. Social media isn't just about setting up content to where people can just view it, just to view it and be happy or encouraged, inspiring. That sounds cute, or educate you. But the reality is it's actually business. All the ads you see on your social media, people are making money all day, every day. So I've placed a lot of emphasis on different channels, and I use social media as a tool to push other things. You have Facebook creator platforms such as Meta, where we've been able to grow different channels and we've monetized our audience, and we've been able to fuel our ministry through that. So with me as a believer, as a Christian, I love having the opportunity to encourage people every single day. But if you tell me that not only am I able to encourage people every day, but I'll be able to be paid for that, to where we can continue to invest in other social media channels, getting more creatives, helping us make content. And there's so many different ways that you can actually grow a page by every day showing up, posting encouragement. And as you begin to grow it, you see a lot of return on investment even through each post. I can show you some screenshots right now of different posts that we placed up that has earned us money. And guys, there was times where I'm just having fun doing just what I'm doing now. I'm walking through the neighborhood, I'm creating videos, and then I upload it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. On some channels it makes maybe $13. On another channel it can make $300 because how viral it went. But what's cool is it's a income that's coming in around the clock. When you're sleeping, your platform's still earning, and it's a game changer. So yeah, guys, the most I've ever made on Facebook years ago was about $20,000 in 1 month, in a single month. And that was a game changer, but that was a golden goose. It only happened one time, and it was a game changer, and it was split between our team, which was really cool. But today we're making about $750 to $4,000 a month just on Facebook pages. But the thing is, we're paying out to people who are on our team that are helping us produce and create, video editor, graphic designers, different teams that help us with our Faith AI business, which is a bracelet that helps you listen in, and it listens into you, and then it gives you feedback, personalized feedback that helps you grow in your faith, which I'll share with you more about that in future videos. HelloFaithAI.com, check it out. So there's another thing called Printify. You can make merch, product, which I just got into the product space recently, which I think is really incredible. But what you want to do is be able to build your personal brand, or build a brand itself and create merch around it. If you got a YouTube channel, continue to fuel your audience with great content and allow them to really get attached to your brand, your voice, your message, and then they will want to rep it, right? They will want to go out and share the good news of what your brand is. So it's been a game changer being able to go through Printify, and they print on demand and they ship it out. The most expensive part of that is the shipping aspect, as you guys know, but it eats up a lot of your profit margins, and you only can make what you actually sell. And then you got to be careful not to ship it way 3-4 countries away. Like most of the time you're just gonna start off by shipping in the US until the concept is really well here. But yeah, in a realistic way, I just want to encourage you guys, I wouldn't even start as a product unless that's your dream and passion. I would start with monetizing just digital assets, images, pieces of content on channels. You as a video creator, brand deals is another way. I got a whole brand deal from Compassion International to speak about my experiences when I went overseas as a mission guy, and then Chorus International is another one that I had a brand deal. So those are ways that I would highly suggest, is that you brand yourself, you brand that which you believe in, and then from there opportunities will open up to you. So the next thing I will say, Amazon merch on demand is a whole nother thing. It's like Printify, but I think it's a really cool thing where you can affiliate with different brands and open up a TikTok shop, and there's so many different resources. Go look it up and you'll find a ton of creators that are doing this right now. But you can literally affiliate with the brand you love. It doesn't have to be weird and fishy where you're doing all these random brands that you don't believe in. Find a few brands that you love and believe in, and then just help champion their message, because it's true to you. It's authentic to who you are and what your mission is, and it's a game changer. But you have to find a way to serve, to show up. And it all starts with this right here, what I'm doing now, doing content, creating, and not allowing yourself to be limited by what the culture is telling you to do or the message they're trying to get you to conform to. We want to operate freely and fully from the place of our authentic self, who we're called to be inside of God, so we can live out the kingdom message first and foremost, but find a way, build something that points to Christ, but also builds up a legacy for your family. I think that's super important and valuable. But yeah, guys, I would say one of my biggest tips for you when you're trying to find a side hustle is choose something that you think is fun. That's the biggest thing. If you think it's fun, if you're finding faithfulness in what God is convicting you or calling you to do within that, come on now. It has to be a cause or mission or something that's far bigger than yourself, that you know this is why you're breathing, this is why you're here. So I'm choosing to do these side hustles because I can still stay home with my son, my family. I can outsource a lot of the work that comes with digital work, and it just frees me up to be able to be who I'm called to be in this season, which is a father, a family man, someone who's wanting to lead my family and love them well. So I just hope this encouraged some of you guys out there. If you have any questions below or any ideas on future videos you would like to see, go ahead and write in the comments below. But yeah, that's what I would encourage you guys with. Hey, and here's a whole nother thing, and I'll close out with this bonus. This is the bonus. I'm gonna lay it out there. Find a way to get around other creators, either they're locally or not, either they're kingdom influencers or not. Maybe they're there's somebody who's struggling that wants to do the very thing you want to do, but they actually have the resources to fund it without them having to do it. So what I've found is that when you put yourself in position to serve someone who has the very thing that you need. So for instance, for me as a dad, I need a really good stable income that I can operate in my creative gifts and work with someone who money is not a problem to them. It's just a resource that they use to free themselves up. So what I do is serve several other top tier clients in their social media space where I'm very learning. So it's almost like a paid apprenticeship. Like I get to do life and learn from this individual, and they invest in me directly to help them with that very thing. So when it goes to what I'm learning, when I serve him and grow his platform, one of my clients, it's almost like I'm being able to teach myself for my own brand and company as well. But in turn, I'm really going all in on this gentleman's company and brand to where it literally is super synergistic and I get a stable check every month. So also think of people in your network. Maybe it's a lawyer or a doctor that you know that has a passion outside of his practice every single day, and he practically wants to build a brand that expresses all the wisdom that he learned, or he's on the cutting edge of retirement. So maybe there's things that you can help others with in this digital track that you're going down and that you want to learn, that they would actually pay you $2,000 to $6,000 every single month to help run their brand. You have them in your phone, your contact list. Go find them and do some cold call reach out, and that could be some really good passive income. And just say, hey, I'm on my way to building this platform and I've been getting deep into the digital world. I would love to see if I can run your social media alongside you and work with you, because you have a voice and wisdom that needs to be heard. And I've been tapped into this space and I think you'll do great at a YouTube channel. And then when they reply back to you, oh, that's really thoughtful, kind, Maybe this isn't for me this season. Maybe here in a few months. Let's talk again in about 3 months. Maybe somebody will be, oh my gosh, you're an answered prayer. This will be amazing. I've actually was just talking to my wife about wanting to start a YouTube channel as I get ready to retire soon, or I even want, you know, to be able to digitize my work as well. And maybe they're set up for life. They already have a good, stable family income, and they're looking for a passion that you can help be a piece of that provision and provide them with the insights and the action that they need to fulfill their unique assignment digitally. So find a way to just show up and be helpful to others, and watch how it blesses you and your family as well. I've been doing that for many years now. I just really make myself available to show up for 2 to 3 clients that I believe in what they're doing, but they just not a social person. They're not a growth person, a digital person, and I just make myself available. I don't always know everything when I'm going into those meetings or what they need exactly, but I will go find it. We live in a world of information right now. There's plenty of opportunities to find it. So that was the Golden Goose, y'all. We'll see y'all in the next video. Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this with somebody, some other dads out there that may want to go ahead and open up their digital portfolio and make some side income. I know times are hard. The government just shut down. There's a lot to say about that, but we'll save it for another video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. Peace.